YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. If you are like me and you do not know how to do a French braid but you love the look, stay tuned. I'll show you how I fake a French braid and how I kind of alternate my look a little bit to make it look a little more formal. So if you want to see how I got this really pretty look, keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to need is a brush or a comb to brush your hair through. If you want to wet your hair, if your hair is dry like mine, actually my hair is unwashed, but if you want to maybe make it easier on yourself, it's a lot easier if you wet your hair or make it a little more damp. Or you can also put maybe some mousse or some gel or something like that, so to make it easier to work with. And especially if you're like me and you have layers that kind of start to fall out, if you wet your hair with products or just with water, it's a lot easier. And then of course something to keep it in place, like some hairspray or your choice of hairspray product. And then a little tie for the end, because once we finish the braid we're going to tie off the end. And then this is optional because you may want to make it more of a glamorous, not glamorous, I would say more of a fancy look. So you may want to get some bobby pins like this to alter it to make it look a little bit more evening appropriate. Okay, so the first thing I would say is to brush your hair through. So I'm just going to spray it a little bit just to make it a little bit more damp and easier to work with. Okay, so once you have your hair damp the way you want it for the hairstyle, go ahead and separate your hair in three. You may want to comb for this. I basically just use my little pinkies and separate it. So the key is to separate the hair in three sort of even parts. So what I do is I always separate the middle as one part, and then automatically I have three parts. So basically what I do is kind of like right above the arch of my eyebrow, I'll go back like this and I separate the hair to the nape of my neck. So automatically I have one part, two part here in the middle, and this part here is three. So now I'm going to turn around for the rest of this tutorial, and you'll see how easy this is, okay? Here we go. Alright, so I don't let go of this middle part, and I grab these hairs here on the sides, and I just start to braid. So I'm just getting a feel for the hair right now, making sure that I have a tight grip on it. Okay, and I'll take a little look, make sure I don't have any hairs peeking out. No, it seems like I have everything. Okay, here we go. So then I just start doing a normal braid. So like that, I'll let this guy go. And the key is to make it very tight. So when you start braiding, you'll see that I'll kind of like separate the strands. That's just trying to make the braid tighter. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so now I'm just grabbing my tie and I'm tying off the braid. See that towards this part of my braid, my layers start to come out so it doesn't look as nice. So one way to kind of get rid of that is to tuck the braid underneath. And that's what I do when I'm using this look more for a going out or something a little more formal, like dinner or something like that, not so casual. I will tuck the braid underneath to give it more of an evening, I would say, updo, okay? So now this is where the bobby pins come in play. So these are the open ones like that, and these are preferable because you're going to be tucking the hair underneath and pinning it. Here, so just grab this, tuck it underneath like this, roll it a little bit, and then you're going to put the end of this under the hair. Like that. It's kind of like a little pocket right there. So it's something like that. Now take a quick peek at what the piece that you're letting hang out. to make sure you like it, and then you just fasten it with the bobby pins and you are pretty much done. Okay, so that looks really cute like that. I like that little piece sticking out. Because sometimes you may tuck too much underneath and then it kind of takes away from the look of the braid because you don't see much of the braid. So I like where it's at now. Now I'm going to fasten it. Okay, so once you're satisfied with it, you may want to spray it really quick before anything tries to come out or fall out. All right, so I'm going to give you a 360 of the hairdo. So that's what it looks like on the side. And you see how pretty that falls like that? It's very romantic. I like that. The way the hair kind of falls, and it's not very tight and very like stuffy looking. Okay, so if you're going somewhere like a wedding or something, you can do something like that. Put a little cute bobby pin like that. All right, so that was just a little quick hair tutorial. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.